All right, everybody. Tonight I came home. It's late at night, but I had a problem. I don't know if I told you. My chickens were eating their own eggs before, so I think I've pretty much gotten them to quit eating their own eggs. And the way I did that was by separating them and by feeding them. I fed them oyster shell to give them extra calcium, and then I changed out all of their bedding. I was using shredded newspaper for bedding. I switched to pine shavings. So by switching to pine shavings, I put some golf balls, little golf balls in their area so that they could peck at those all day and not get anything out of them, which apparently is supposed to trick them into thinking that they're eggs, and then they're like, oh, we're not getting the reward anymore from eating the eggs, so they're pecking them and there's no egg coming out, so they don't get that. So that's the tricks to getting them to quit eating their eggs. You give them oyster shell for calcium, you change out their bedding, and you put golf balls in their bedding so that when they're trying to come in there and find eggs, they find the golf balls instead, and they peck them and they don't get the reward. But today, when I came home and got the eggs, we found something a little bit weird, didn't we, buddy? Yeah. Here, show them what we got. Show them what we got.
Little egg here.
That's right, we got a tiny little egg. We never got one of these before. It's tiny. See, here, I'll try to show you. There's a regular chicken egg. And here is this tiny chicken egg that we got. There they are right there. It's a tiny chicken egg that we got in with our regular egg. So what we're going to do is we're going to crack it and show you guys what we find. Because we don't know what's inside there. I don't know, it could be solid shell for all I know, just a little ball of shell. I don't know, it's kind of weird looking, so we thought we might share it with you in case you get a tiny egg too.
Yeah.
All right, here, you want to crack it?
Yeah.
Crack it over here on the plate. All right, what's in there? Oh my gosh, it's a tiny egg. That is the tiniest. I'll tell you what, the yolk is even, see that little shell all cracked there? So it's like a regular little tiny shell. And now,
I'm helping Daddy.
If you can see that yolk is smaller than a pencil eraser. So the egg was mostly egg white, and then it's got this tiny little yolk in there. I mean, my grandpa used to raise birds, and this is like the size of maybe a little bigger than a finch egg. I would say it's even smaller than a good-sized quail egg.